Now, I want to talk to Jerry about what he wrote, where you talk about how parenting is planting trees and carving pillars. And that immediately, that sticks to you. To explain for everyone what that really means.
Yeah, that is very simply something actually I picked up from my mother. She used that as the basis, the biblical basis of her raising 4 children, 3 boys and a girl. And she additionally, years and years ago, at her local church, taught children foundation courses, like foundation principles out of the Bible. And the whole idea was to lay a foundation into kids that would propel them into adulthood and keep them through adulthood so they could raise their own children. So that verse is right out of Proverbs, and I mean, it just works perfectly. The idea being, get a vision for what you want to do or see in your children. That's the whole idea. It's not some kind of magic formula. It's just, it gives me an understanding of the vision I want for each one of my children. And even our book, we don't tell you how to do something. We actually just lay out what the principles are. Every family will execute principles differently. But the thing that we have found is if you have no values and you're not living by any foundation of values, that's a value within itself, and your kids are going to blow all over you're going to blow all over the chart, honestly, much less the kids.
And Jerry, I'm going to pause you right there. I want you to say it again. Mom and dad out there listening, watching us right now.
Yeah.
Say it again.
Yeah.
How it is its own principle if you don't instill the values and whatever it is that you want for your family. Because I think you're hitting it, and this is why I love this book, the nail so precisely on the head, is that I think we are in such an age right now, and Sarah, you can attest to this, being, having the gamut of ages of children. It's just go, 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 and you don't have time, not that you don't have time, we don't make the time to stop and think about how do we want that next generation to look? Yeah. How do we want to really raise our kids? We get sucked into whatever the internet tells us to do, or we get sucked into how I'm supposed to be doing this and that, but you don't think no, what's the lasting principles that you want? So say it again, Jerry.
All right. Again, you have to have a basis to, let's say it like this. You have to have good dirt, good soil in order to raise a good plant. And if you don't have that, if you don't create that vision, if you would, and really pour into that, you're not going to raise anything, much less children. And if you live without values, if you live without a foundation, you really are choosing to have a value system that has no foundation to it, and it's going to cause you problems. And sometimes you see it all the time in the news. You got parents that scratch their head. I don't know why he turned out this way, or why she's doing this, or whatever. Well, something went wrong way, 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 way back when you first had children. And to your point, Katie, some parents, I think they have children and they think it's the thing to do, and I understand that, but then they don't understand the responsibility or the effort or the work that goes into raising children if you're going to see ongoing legacy that you can be proud of.